You saw the title and you saw the thumbnail. You already know what time it is. Now, as you can tell, I'm going to be talking about Saitama versus Goku. In the past, I made silly videos when I was like 13, didn't really know anything. Well, now I'm older and I know a lot more. And especially since Chapter 168 came out, there's nothing really Goku fans can say. And I like to call them, like I said, Goku stands if you watch my last video. Because they'll die for Goku. Not the anime. Goku because he's strong. So, I'm going to quickly get into this. And right now, I'm going to show you an image to refresh your memory of Chapter 168. And now, if you haven't seen this chapter, go check it out. I actually recommend it to you because it's a pretty good chapter. So, anyway, I'm going to be showing you this image, which could be considered a manga spoiler, but it's pretty well known now to kind of elaborate why Saitama can beat Goku. So, here is the image. As you can tell, that is Saitama getting stronger than Garo. Now, if, again, you didn't really care about the spoilers and you're not understanding what's going on, that's because Saitama is limitless. I'm pretty sure that was well known by now, and a lot of people knew that because it was said back in actually the beginning of One Punch Man. But nobody clearly took it serious, even though, again, I am a One Punch Man fan, but I've also read and watched Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball. So I think my opinion is pretty valid. And when you're talking about Goku versus Saitama, the main point that was said in the past that Saitama doesn't have any feat that compares to Goku. Well, unfortunately, he does now. After Chapter 168, you can see there's basically now a big uproar in the Saitama versus Goku. And that's because it was basically proven now that Saitama could beat him. It was always sort of known in the past, but as we do know, Goku stands, they don't like that. They like their character always being the strongest. Which I would say I like One Punch Man because of One Punch Man. You feel me? Not because of the character's strength. It's just funny and fun to watch. But there's always a topic that comes up, and that's Saitama versus Goku. Now, I'm only making this video because my friend made a video. His name is Divine Zaster. Search that up. Go check him out. But he's a Goku stan. So maybe don't go check him out. I don't really know. You know what I'm saying? But he made some stupid stuff up. You feel me? So in that image I just showed you, which I'll show you again, as you can tell, Saitama is limitless, which I think we all know at this point. But what we all also know is that Goku really isn't. Now, you can say that he can always get stronger, but that doesn't necessarily mean that he is limitless, as said in One Punch Man, but not said in Dragon Ball. So you can't really make that as a valid point that Goku's limitless. And also, my friend was talking about this, Goku, he sneezed and blew the crust off of Jupiter, which was the size of Earth. But anyway, that's so stupid, because Goku can punch and destroy a universe. But the funniest thing is it was a sneeze. You see, there's a difference between a sneeze and, let's say, a punch. Or, as you could tell with Beerus, a tap. You see what I'm going here? It's physical. It's physical impact. You feel me? That's strength. All that happened was Saitama blew out air, is what happened. When you're sneezing, it's just air, bro. I think people are not understanding that. There's a difference between punching the planet than to sneezing on the planet and the crust basically breaking off the size of Earth. Okay, I think you got to realize that there's a complete difference. But another thing is, in that Pacific panel, which shows him getting stronger than Garo, that right there automatically proves that he could beat Goku. There was a lot of things in that chapter that showed Saitama's immense strength, especially how he just now got time travel. But to me, the time travel and all that stuff has no really meaning to me. It is just another factor of him getting stronger and stronger. To me, the biggest point was that panel. It shows that he can always get stronger in the battle. I think, to me, that right there alone proves that he could beat Goku, even in Ultra Instinct. I think, to me, the worst thing Goku can do is come in base form, because Saitama will clearly wipe his ass. Wipe his own ass with Goku base form. And I don't think he would have any remorse, because Goku's one of those people who say, hey, let's just fight. And Saitama's also looking for a fight. So I don't think he would have any remorse. But you have to remember, with Goku, Goku keeps going into form to another form to another form. But then at a point, after mastered Ultra Instinct, it's going to stop. Saitama's not going to stop. I feel like a lot of people don't understand that. They like to say these stupid things before actually looking it up. Like my friend said that he looked it up. I bet you that nigga didn't even look it up. You feel me? So anyway, yeah. So to me, that really means nothing at that point. Goku is automatically going to be beat because of that one panel. A lot of people can say, oh, it's because he blew like that little beam from Garo and him hitting either, blue galaxies or whatever, or stars, whatever it was. He wiped a lot of that just from his one fist connecting with Garo's. Or the time travel, or his sneeze, or maybe his fucking fart. You never fucking know. But to me, it was that one panel, I think to a lot of people, it was that one panel that really shined on Saitama's Limitless. Because I'm pretty sure, as you do know, Saitama is limitless. Goku is not. I think if you're trying to make a valid point, make Goku fight somebody that's just like him. Because Saitama's on a whole different fucking level. Yes, Goku can keep getting stronger. UI, mastered UI kind of thing. But none of that really matters when Saitama can get stronger than that faster than Goku can. Goku has to train. Goku has to, like Mastered UI is called, master that form, master his forms, master everything. He has to train to even gain that type of form. If you know Dragon Ball, you would know he had to train for that stuff. Saitama doesn't have to go take 3 hours of his fucking life to get that strong. He can already get that strong in battle, constantly getting stronger and stronger. So even if you're like, oh, well then he's as strong as you are, no, nigga, he's still going. He's still getting stronger than that. That is the biggest point. But there's also others. Now, another one is the sneeze. Nigga, it was a sneeze. I want to very, empathize on this sneeze. Because my friend was acting as if, oh, that sneeze was Saitama's full power. Bro, so you're telling me, right? Let's just get this straight. You know what I'm saying? Let's go off what my friend was saying. If I'm walking on the street and I go over to this, let's say this thug. He's trying to thug me. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to get my ass. What do? Do I punch him? with my full strength? Or do I sneeze on that nigga that's compared to my... No, nigga. Your sneeze is not as strong as your punch. So if Saitama's sneeze is already blowing away the crust the size of Earth, of Jupiter, then what is his punch gonna do? Blow that whole shit away? Dude, a sneeze is just a puff of air coming out of your fucking body. So say Saitama did... Same thing. There is no difference. It's the same thing. See, my friend was acting as if the sneeze was Saitama's full power, and Saitama's showing his full power in that sneeze. Let's go, nigga. Really? You that low of low if you're saying that Saitama's sneeze was Saitama's full power. You feel me? That's why I said I need to empathize on that, because either it was just my friend being stupid, but if anybody else is out there doing the same shit, saying that his sneeze it only blew away the crust of Jupiter, then what's his actual punch gonna be? Now, I don't know. I'm not gonna like say that it's gonna blow away Jupiter, but it very might as well. If it already blew like a circle portion of Jupiter's crust, that's a sneeze. Your punch is way stronger than that. Way stronger. I feel like, why am I even saying this? You should know this. Like, you don't have to learn this in elementary. You should know this. Your sneeze isn't even like a strength. Anyway, another thing is also when Garo and Saitama punched, their fists collided. A beam shot out and destroyed either galaxies or stars. Now, I don't know, because I thought it was stars. You know what I'm saying? Like planet, stars kind of thing. If it was galaxies, it makes it way stronger. But I'm going to go off of it stars, because that's just generally what I believe it was. Still, that little beam, it was a beam. It wasn't even his fist. Like the air that came off of their fists colliding. And you have to remember, Garo was using Saitama's strength at that moment, and Saitama was using his strength at that moment, and they collided, and a beam of like air, of energy, created this entire, and the size of that beam, all the stars around that gone. So you can't even say Saitama isn't, because to me, I think Saitama is way above galaxy level. Because if a beam of air or energy coming off of his punch colliding with another of his punch is destroying stars, and the size of that beam destroying everything around it, the size of that beam, the stars, then if he was actually trying, what is actually going to happen? You see what I'm saying? Because when you look at Saitama, he's not actually trying that hard. So when a little beam juts out and destroys the stars that it connects with, and just keeps going kind of thing, then what's going to happen when he actually tries? I think a lot of Goku stans don't understand that. What is going to happen when he actually tries? It's not just going to be that little circle. And another thing is the time travel. Now, I see it as useful, but not as useful as those others. But I could definitely show you how it would be as useful. If Goku walked in and started fighting Saitama, right? Saitama is going to always constantly get stronger when he's fighting. But let's say he's not. I would say he would already be there. But let's give him the benefit of the doubt, those Goku stands, and say that he's not there yet. Then in battle he's going to constantly get stronger. If Goku punches him to the point that he is on his knees, time travel, bada bing bada boom, then go back and keep fighting him over and over and over and over again to the point that He just gets already stronger than him. I already know Saitama's state where he's all bloody and stuff like that would be at the time when he does time travel. It always stays the same, but at the same time he could just regroup because his strength stays the same. When he's like eating and shit, it's already still the same. You feel me? He's always going to get stronger. And I think a lot of people need to understand that Goku is not limitless. Saitama is. Saitama's on a different level compared to Goku. And now that there is proof, there is actual proof in front of these people, an actual feat showing that you will always get constantly stronger. He now has time travel. Only a sneeze blew off the crust of Jupiter. Only a sneeze, just a whiff of air. There's nothing Goku fans can say at this point. There really is nothing. And I feel like, yes, you can say, oh, Goku can always get stronger, but Goku has to train. He has to take 3 hours out of his life to train to get stronger. Saitama can already get as strong as Master UI if he just spent like 2 minutes with Goku. You already saw the image. Don't make me have to bring that shit back up. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, this video was way too long than it needed to be, but I think it was because the inconsistency of what my friend was saying and the stupidity things that he was saying that I just needed to hop in here and honestly empathize on why Saitama can beat him. And honestly, I wasn't even going to make this video. You see, back in the past, I said some stupid things on Saitama, but now that I'm more, grown up, I already understand a lot of things. These things are just valid. It's just it's what a lot of people already know, and I think that the Goku stands. You got to get over it. It's your buddy Goku was never gonna be that strong. We already knew Saitama was limitless. So anyway, sorry that this video was long, but see you guys later.